Hi everyone, good evening once again. So once again, I warmly welcome all my friends who will be watching me live on YouTube or watching me later. A warm welcome to you all to the Mastery Academy. Yes, guys. Today is in fact the first session. आज हमारा पहला सेशन है. हम YouTube में consider कर रहे हैं classes को. Okay, so those among you who are new, kindly check out the first video that we had uploaded. The descriptions have been completely filled up with the link to the app. Okay, the link for application has been given, and you can also join us at the WhatsApp group. You can also join us at the Instagram. Okay, do check out the links. Okay, so now see, guys, before starting up with today's session, in fact, this is going to be an introductory part, not a class. Okay, आज हम जो है एक क्लास नहीं ले रहे हैं, but just on information video, info. कैसे आपको इंग्लिश सीखने के लिए मदद मिलेगी मास्टरी एकेडमी से, and what are the methods that we are going to imply. Okay, so let me inform you before the beginning of the class itself that Mastery Academy, we are soon launching an program, guys, as you have already been made quite aware, an English speaking program. Yes, guys, to all those people who want to learn English, जिसको भी बेसिक इंग्लिश की नॉलेज है, मालूमात है. ओके, मे बी आई एम रेफरिंग टू दोज पीपल हु हैव द बेसिक नॉलेज, basic understanding of English. Okay, high school level English. Those people who want to develop their skills of English speaking, graduates, college students, working professionals, okay, non-workers, or any person who is interested in speaking in English, you can join the Mastery Academy. We are launching this particular program from the 1st of December, that is the first of upcoming month, the upcoming week. This is going to be an complete 40 days program. 40 days program. And after 40 days, you will be able to assure yourself that we have learned something. If you follow the tips, if you follow the methods that we are going to teach you. Okay. सो नाउ देखिए, अभी क्लास को सेशन को स्टार्ट करने से पहले मैं बताना चाहूँगा आपको कि इंग्लिश समझने के लिए, कि इंग्लिश में अगर हम आसानी से बात करना चाहते हैं, इफ यू वांट टू speak in English quite properly and fluently, how many days is it going to take? So this is one of the quite common questions that we expect from a number of people. बहुत से लोग पूछते हैं कि मैं इंग्लिश में बात करना चाहता हूँ, इंग्लिश में सीखना चाहता हूँ. मैंने काफी सारी बुक्स भी पढ़ी हैं सर, काफी सारी मैंने कोर्सेज भी कंप्लीट कर ली है, फिर भी मैं नहीं बात कर पा रहा हूँ. आई एम स्टिल अनएबल टू स्पीक इंग्लिश. एंड व्हाई इज दैट? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल लेट मी टेल यू, पहली बात तो ये है, अगर इंसान अगर सीखना चाहे, इफ एनीवन वांट्स टू लर्न, ही विल डेफिनेटली लर्न इट. देयर इज नो डाउट अबाउट दैट. ओके, फर्स्ट यू शुड हैव दैट विल टू लर्न. आपको सीखना चाहिए, मतलब आप चाहते हो कि आप सीखें. फर्स्ट इज दैट. एंड सेकेंड इज अ प्रॉपर वे. Okay, a proper way. You should have a proper way of learning English. Learning English, there are two different ways. Speaking in English is different, and learning English as a language is different. Okay, like any other language, English is also one particular language. देखिए, English भी एक language है. अगर आप उसको प्रोफेशनली सीखना चाहते हैं, जैसे मान लीजिए कि मास्टर्स सीखते हैं, मतलब बहुत फ्लुएंट जो होते हैं इंग्लिश में, अगर वैसे आप उसको सीखना चाहते हैं तो उसको एक दूसरा तरीका है. नहीं सर, हम मास्टरी लेवल पे नहीं जाना चाहते, बट वी आर कंफर्टेबल ओनली टू स्पीक. हम हमने सब कुछ जाना है, वी नो एवरीथिंग, वी हैव लर्न, बट वी आर अनेबल टू स्पीक, वी जस्ट वांट टू स्पीक. ओके, इफ यू जस्ट वांट टू स्पीक इन इंग्लिश, देयर इज अ डिफरेंट अप्रोच. उसको एक दूसरा अप्रोच आपको अपनाना पड़ेगा. अभी देखिए, बचपन से हम लोग इंग्लिश में ही पढ़ रहे हैं, इंग्लिश में ही सीख रहे हैं. हम भले ही इंग्लिश मीडियम बैकग्राउंड से हो या फिर किसी और मीडियम बैकग्राउंड से हो, तो पढ़ते तो हैं हम इंग्लिश, अभी तक भी पढ़ रहे हैं, but still unable to speak. Okay, please kindly check out the previous video where I have discussed, where I have let you know why we are unable to speak in English. Okay, check out that video. So today I think we will just start up with the session. So those friends of mine who are watching me on YouTube, who will be watching me on YouTube, guys, if you have any comments, any suggestions, any questions, you can ask us directly. Okay. Now, guys, as you can see, I have just made out this picture here. This picture has been represented here. That day one, yours from the beginning, okay, and day 30, that is the pro level, master level. So, in fact, what I'm trying to say, why we have taken this picture is, और इस picture का मतलब ये नहीं है कि this picture does not mean that within 1 month you are going to be a professional English speaker. No, it's not that. But this picture has been uploaded to show that wherever you begin from the first day, at the end of the complete course, you will be much more better. Okay, if you compare yourself for the first day, अगर आप अपने आप को पहले दिन में कंपेयर करोगे जब आप हमारे कोर्स पे एंटर हो रहे हो, और देन completion of the course, then you yourself will feel that you are learn something. Okay, comparing your previous yourself. Okay, पहले जब हम थे और कोर्स होने के बाद क्या हो गए, on that basis we have uploaded this picture. But then again, if you want to speak English in a completely masterful way, there are many factors, many things which affect. Okay, so let it be that. So today we are going to discuss how is it that Mastery Academy is going to help you learn English. Okay, Mastery Academy में हम कैसे approach को follow करने वाले हैं, because see guys, there are many courses, many organization. In fact, we as Mastery Academy have been teaching for quite some long time now, but still there are many problems. So initially I'm just going to let you know कि English को सीखना कैसे है, just as you have seen the picture and are here to learn. Okay, so we'll start up with the session now. So do let us know, guys, if you have any questions. Let us know in the comment section. Okay, so first of all, as you can see the screen, I've just taken one picture. अभी screen पर आप देख रहे हो कि मैंने यहाँ पे एक picture लिया हुआ है और एक आदमी यहाँ पे खड़ा हुआ है. There is a person standing with a staff in his hand. Okay, staff कहते हैं इस लकड़ी को जो पकड़ते हैं. Okay, staff in his hand. He is standing, and it is looking like as it is evening. Okay, dusk time. Dusk means सूरज डूबने का वक्त. Okay, a person is standing there. So basically, the reason I have taken this picture is, if in case, okay, अगर मैं आपसे कहूँ कि इस पिक्चर को देखकर आप मुझे कुछ एक्सप्लेन कीजिए, या फिर मैं आपको ऐसे भी पूछ सकता हूँ कि इस पिक्चर के बारे में आप क्या कहना चाहोगे. ओके, अभी ये मत कहना कि सर मुझे कुछ कहना ही नहीं है. ओके, जस्ट टेक इनटू कंसिडरेशन दैट आई एम आस्किंग यू टू डू समथिंग, आई एम आस्किंग यू टू speak something on this picture. तो बहुत से लोग क्या करते हैं in English, okay, of course in English. So many among us might do what, they will try to explain in many different ways. Suppose there is a person, sir, who is standing and it is evening time, so on and so on. बहुत से लोग यहाँ पे छोटे छोटे वर्ड्स में इसको एक्सप्लेन कर पाएंगे. But if you actually look at your explanation, if you actually look at yourself, you will find many pauses, many faults. बहुत सी गलतियां वहां पर निकल कर आती हैं. तो बताना मैं ये चाहता हूँ कि we are unable to express ourselves. ओके, हम खुद को एक्सप्रेस करना, हम कहीं पे वहां पीछे हट रहे हैं, मतलब वी आर लैकिंग दैट पॉइंट. नाउ हाउ टू एक्सप्रेस oneself. ओके, एक्सप्रेस करने के लिए बहुत से तरीके हैं. पहले तो वी कैन स्पीक आउट. ओके, वॉइस, अपनी आवाज से हम बता सकते हैं, बात करके कह के बता सकते हैं. वी कैन ऑल्सो एक्सप्रेस अवर सेल्फ बाय लिसनिंग. ओके, जो भी हम सुनते हैं वी टेक इन, we express with a symbol or signs, hand gestures. Okay, there are many different ways to express. So here in Mastery Academy, what we are trying to imply the approach, हम एक यहाँ पे ऐसा मेथड को फॉलो करने वाले हैं जहाँ पे we are not going to go into once again the complete details of English. Okay, like I said, learning English on a professional level is completely different, and learning English to speak, बातचीत करने के लिए अगर आप इंग्लिश को सीखना चाहते हैं तो बड़ी ही आसानी से सीख सकते हैं if you work. Now in Mastery Academy, we are going to follow pictorial representation. Apart from the teachings, we are going to complete the basics. Like, for example, this picture. If I ask you to explain, you have to speak out. Okay, आपको बात करनी पड़ेगी. You have to speak out. You have to know the words. अभी यहाँ पे एक आदमी रुका हुआ है, उसके हाथ में ये जो लकड़ी है, you should know that it is called as staff. ओके, वो ऑफिस वाला स्टाफ नहीं, इस लकड़ी को भी स्टाफ ही कहते हैं. यू शुड नो दिस इज अ स्टाफ. यू शुड नो देयर आर बर्ड्स. यू शुड नो दैट इज इवनिंग टाइम, डस्क, एंड देयर इज अ पर्सन स्टैंडिंग. इट इज अ बैक व्यू और समथिंग. तो बेसिकली वी नीड दोज वर्ड्स. जो भी वर्ड्स होते हैं हम अपनी लैंग्वेज में बड़ी आसानी से बात कर लेते हैं, बट व्हेन इट कम्स टू इंग्लिश वो वर्ड्स हमारे दिमाग में नहीं आते. ओके, वी फील लाइक वी नो, we feel like we know, but those words don't come out at the exact time. So first of all, we should learn about words and how to bring them out, how to express those words. We should be able to speak those words, and these words should come into our mind at an instant, at a go, whenever we see. So what we should do, we should train for that. We should train the words. We should get that word set. We are going to teach you about mostly used words and how to bring them out. Okay, not just by handing them, how to bring them out. And how you can do that, you have to practically implement that. You have to speak them out, you have to write them out. That is the first part. And then the second part, if I ask you to write a short note, okay, or a small article, or just a small story. For example, let me take in the most famous story of the thirsty crow. Okay, many among us say the thirsty crow. Okay, so thirsty crow काफी एक बड़ी famous story है, हर कोई बात करता है. But if I ask you to write something on an elaborate basis, थोड़ा आप अपनी तरफ से कुछ भी इस पर लिखिए, तो then what is going to happen? We will write, but not completely on a correct way. मतलब जो हम लोग लिखते हैं उसी को खुद अगर हम ही पढ़ेंगे तो हमको ही समझने में थोड़ी दिक्कत होगी. मतलब हमको ये पता चल जाता है कि हमने जो भी लिखा हुआ है इसमें कुछ ना कुछ कमी है. There is something lacking. So we have to also try to put it on paper. Okay, जो words हमारे दिमाग में होंगे उसको speak, you have to speak them out. We have to train our body, we have to train our mind with practice that we are able to speak them out. And we should also be able to express them on a paper, because if you express something on paper it will be much more effective. Okay, that is the second method. So what we are implying here, we are going to focus more on an practical approach. We are going to focus more on a paragraph writings, okay, paragraph writings and pictorial stories, then essay writings. We are going to implement that on a major scale, speaking out, word formation, then expressing them out. Okay, that is the implementation. That is the reason I have actually taken this picture. Now the reason, now the reason comes in. Like I said, there are four major divisions that we are going to go. The first part is learning. Of course, we have been learning up till now. हम तो सीखते ही हैं, सीखते आ रहे हैं. But now here in our course, we are going to initially learn what, like I said, formation of words, how to bring them, how to implement them, उसको बाहर कैसे लाएं, तब उसको हम बताएं कैसे. Okay, that is the first part. Second part, speaking. देखिए, बस हम लोग सीखते जाएंगे, बस लिखते जाएंगे तो नहीं चलेगा. यू हैव टू प्रैक्टिकली स्पीक इट आउट. देखिए, हम अपने फ्रेंड से बात करते हैं, मतलब घरों पे भी हम लोग बात ही करते हैं ना, ऐसे नहीं कि बस चुप रहेंगे. नो, वी स्पीक आउट, वी स्पीक वेरी इजीली विद आवर फ्रेंड्स. Okay, that is the important point which many among us neglect. We overlook that. We speak easily in any other language or our mother language that we usually go on in our house. But whenever it comes to English, we are completely unable. So what I mean, मैं कहना क्या चाह रहा हूँ यहाँ पे, जो भी आप लोग अभी सीखोगे या फिर सीख चुके हो, उसको आपको बात करनी पड़ेगी कि यू कैन स्पीक विथ योरसेल्फ। अभी तो सेल फोन में आप खुद ही बात कर सकते हो या अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ बात कर सकते हो, घर पे बात करो। ओके, प्रैक्टिकली वी आर गोइंग टू implement that, focus on that. The third part is writing part. See, writing part, once again we have forgotten about writing. ओके, लिखना कैसे है, हमने इसको भुला नहीं दिया, मतलब वी हैव टेकन इट टू बी वेरी on a light basis. If you want to learn to speak in English quite fluently, you have to practice writing also. Like I said, essay writing, पैराग्राफ राइटिंग या फिर किसी एक स्टोरी को कैसे उसको इलेबोरेट करना पड़ेगा, या फिर किसी एक बड़ी स्टोरी को कैसे हम ब्रीफ में लिखेंगे, दैट वी आर गोइंग टू लर्न हियर. And the fourth part is voicing. See, voicing means you have to know how your voice sounds, because many a times what happens when suddenly you want to speak in English, your voice gets completely disturbed. Okay, आपके voice में ये confidence है. I think voice is one of the most important part that we overlook. तो वॉइस, हमारी वॉइस कैसे साउंड कर रही है, हम इसको कैसे कॉन्फिडेंटली ब्रिंग इट ऑन अ राइट पोजीशन. See, for that, you can do one thing. There is one thing, of course. Before that, देखिए बचपन से हम लोग ये सुनते आ रहे हैं. We have been hearing this from our childhood that we should read aloud while going something. Okay, बचपन में हमको बताते थे कि जोर आवाज से पढ़ो. Okay, why is that? Because when you keep on reading with a loud voice, first of all, your voice will be on a proper basis, and secondly, you will be able to listen what you are reading. Okay, words कैसे pronounce हो रहे हैं, word की sounding क्या है, और फिर आप उसको सही तरीके से मैच कर पाओगे. Okay, you will be able to listen and you will be able to speak. So voicing we are going to focus. For the learning part, the first part, learning part, we are going to consider the basics. We are not going to go into the details of grammar. Okay, ग्रामर के डिटेल्स में हम नहीं जाएंगे, बिकॉज मेनी अमंग अस नो, लाइक आई सेड, दिस इज अ प्रोग्राम फॉर इंग्लिश स्पीकिंग, नॉट लर्निंग इंग्लिश एज अ लैंग्वेज ऑन अ मास्टरी लेवल, प्रोफेशनल लेवल पे हम यहाँ पे इंग्लिश सीखने का, दैट इज डिफरेंट थिंग. We are here to learn English speaking. We should be able to speak. So for the first part of learning, we are going to go through the basics, like sentences, how to form sentences, what are the types of sentence. Types of sentence means not into the classification. Suppose, for example, I'll take, if I ask you, if I ask any of the person, how are you doing? Okay, how are you doing? मतलब आप कैसे हो? So this will be what I'm asking something, right? So you should be able to answer me back. What we are going to do, how are you doing? We are going to take 4 to 5 different format of sentences. Okay, you can say, I'm doing great. You can say, I'm good. I'm terrifically okay. Or you can say something else. तो हर एक क्वेश्चन को एक्सप्रेस कैसे करना है, let it be a question in the form of question, or let it be in a statement. For example, statement, wow, this dress is completely looking okay for you. Okay, मतलब मैं बता रहा हूँ कि ये ड्रेस आपको बड़ी अच्छी लग रही है, तो तभी आपको कैसे रेस्पॉन्स करना पड़ेगा. How should you respond? We'll be training you 4 to 5 different ways there. And then once again, a complete different thing. Okay, for example, if someone comes to you and says, man, change up your shoes, man, they're looking dirty. Okay, मतलब अभी कोई अगर आपको बता रहा है कि कुछ भी, मैं बता रहा हूँ कि इट इज जस्ट फॉर सेक ऑफ एग्जाम्पल, कि वो आए वहां पे और कह रहे हैं कि आपके जूते गंदे हो गए हैं, उन्हें बदल क्यों नहीं देते. तो व्हाट शुड बी योर रिस्पॉन्स? वी विल बी गिविंग यू 4 to 5 डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ फॉर्मेट्स. यू हैव टू लर्न देम एंड यू हैव टू इम्प्लीमेंट. Okay, this is basically the learning part that we are going to do. Okay, there are many different formats, I'm just giving you an example. So second part that we have included here is the speaking part. So speaking, what you have to do, you have to practice up. We are going to give you sessions, we are going to give you assignments, some stories or paragraphs where you will have to speak. Okay, आपको घर में बैठ के आपको प्रैक्टिस करना पड़ेगा. You'll have to speak it. Either you do it in your own room, or you speak it aloud in a speaker. It doesn't really matter. If you want to learn, you should follow what we are saying. Okay, अभी जब हम आपको बताएंगे और आप वो अगर इम्प्लीमेंट करेंगे तभी जाके आप इस कोर्स के बाद यू विल बी एबल टू स्पीक इन इंग्लिश, ओके, बेटर देन व्हाट यू वर इन द बिगिनिंग। ओके, और सिर्फ आएंगे हम, बस कुछ कोचिंग होगी और फिर एक महीने के बाद कुछ बगैर किए, दैट इज नॉट गोइंग टू work. We are going to give you assignments and you have to follow that. So in the second part of speaking, we'll be giving you sessions, we'll be giving you assignments where you'll have to speak out, like story reading, and then paragraph reading, essay readings, letter writings. See, letter writing, essay reading, बहुत से लोग ये पूछते हैं मुझे कि सर इसका यूज क्या है, व्हाट इज द यूज ऑफ ऑल दिस? There are mobile phones everywhere, so we are just practically going to do it on a digital format. Okay, if you want to learn, these are the practical implementations, you have to follow that. That is in the second part of speaking. And in the writing part, yes, in the writing part, what we have thought is we are going to give you a set of questions and you have to write the answers to those, and we are going to train you. Okay, it is not like that we are just going to give you questions and ask you to come up with the answers. No, we are going to train you how to write answers, what are the different format of questions, questions कैसे पूछते हैं, questions को लिखना कैसे है, हम सभी आपको बताएंगे. Okay, and within that part of writing you have to write whenever you ask, we ask you to write and come up with your assignments or submit them. You have to write it and you have to submit them. Okay, and then voicing, like I said, you should speak out loudly whenever you are reading. Okay, जब भी हम आपको कहेंगे कि इसको पढ़ के आओ, तो you should do that and you have to read it aloud, and whenever we ask you to read it aloud and then write it, you have to follow that. So this is the basic platform, that the basic structure that I'm referring to. The parts what we are going to teach in English as a language. अभी English में बहुत सारे parts होते हैं, like parts of speech हो, then tenses हो, okay, then forms ho, usme different forms ho, there are many parts, right? So I am not the one who is going to conduct English classes. Definitely we have an professional educator for that, okay, ma'am. So she is going to consider that. I'm just giving you an overall presentation of what our idea is going to be, right? So this, like you see on the screen, we have completely considered this program on three different parts. First is the word formation, words को कैसे बनाना है और जैसे जल्दी से words को कैसे लाएं whenever we are speaking, we are going to train you for that. And formation of sentences, sentences को कैसे बनाएं, अगर words आपको perfect हो गए, if you are completely okay with word formation, then definitely formation of sentences will be easier. We'll train you how to form sentences and how to express yourself in different variations. When someone compliments you, when someone, like takes you on a negative basis, takes you on a positive basis, जब आप किसी पार्टी में हो तो कैसे बिहेव करना चाहिए, जब लोगों में हो तो कैसे बिहेव करना चाहिए, जब कोई आपसे अगर सवाल पूछ रहा है तो आपका आंसर कैसे होना चाहिए, घर पे मतलब ऑन एन ऑर्डरली फैशन, normal fashion, casual fashion, how you should answer. We are going to train you in that within the format of sentences, sentences formation. And then it finally comes to ways of expression. See, ways of expression, it is, expression means not only the way you speak. Okay, बहुत से लोग क्या सोचते हैं, many among us, what do they think? If you are completely able to speak fluently in English, everything is going to turn fine. Okay, it is not like that. You have to express your words, you have to express how your body is physically, I mean. Okay, if you just when someone is asking you a question, you should be towards them. Okay, कोई अगर आपसे कोई पूछ रहा है तो आप कहीं दूसरी तरफ देख के अगर उसको जवाब दोगे तो that is not going to work. Okay, there is a way of expressing yourself, how to feel confident and how to talk to people and how to respond. Sometimes someone will get angry on you. So at that time, what you should do, what your behavior should be, that comes in the part of ways of expression. Okay, expressing yourself through your body, through your attitude, through your etiquette, and definitely through the language of English. Okay, so this is just an overall format. And now, like I said, what we have to do to learn. See, I've just broken down some of the points here. First, we have to sit and we have to focus on ourselves as to where we are lacking. ये देखिए आपको खुद पे वर्क करना पड़ेगा. It is not like that some professor or some guy or some guide is coming and is going to guide you, and then there will be some kind of magic formation, okay, and then you will be completely able to speak English. No, that is not going to work. You should note down, either note down or remember. Just analyze yourself कि कहाँ पे गलती हो रही है. Where is it that we are lacking? कि इंग्लिश तो हम पढ़ ही रहे हैं, but where are we lacking? Why are we lacking? कि बचपन से हम स्कूल में पढ़ ही रहे हैं, फिर भी क्या गलतियां क्या हो रही है. You should remember that. Okay, take your own time, know where you are lacking. If you are unable to speak, okay, बहुत से लोगों को इंग्लिश दिमाग में तो भरी होती है, but they can speak out. So that might be a problem. There are many people who can speak, but they are afraid of writing. There are many people who can write very easily, but they are not patient enough. Okay, so always remember, नोट डाउन इनिशियली योर नेगेटिविटीज, कि आपकी कमियां कहाँ पे हो रही हैं, एंड व्हाट आर द क्वालिटीज दैट यू शुड डेवलप, व्हाट यू आर looking for. And definitely you can let us know in the comment section while we will be considering these sessions, or you can directly contact us to let us know that the method that you are approaching to teach us, you should change that, sir, because we are lacking here, we are lacking there. Okay, you can communicate with us, not an issue. So first of all, know where you are lagging behind. तुम्हारी कमजोरियों को पहले देखो. And then second is improvement. Okay, how is it that we are going to improve? What I should do, or what I am doing, is it working right or not? Okay, it is not that if you want to dig a hole, you just directly jump onto the ground taking a plow. Okay, अभी आपको कहीं पे कहीं गड्ढा बनाना है तो लेके मशीन लेके उतर जाए, ऐसे नहीं चलेगा. कि गड्ढा बनना भी चाहिए नहीं, तो सिर्फ आप मेहनत करते जा रहे हो, वहां से रिजल्ट नहीं निकल रहा, कि दैट इज नॉट गोइंग टू वर्क. सो ऑलवेज नो योर नेगेटिविटीज, नो योर ड्रॉबैक्स, एंड जो भी मेथड आप इम्प्लाई कर रहे हो, ये आपके लिए सही है या नहीं. Okay, you have to think for yourself. Definitely we are going to let you know the methods. Okay, we are going to let you know the methods. You have to imply them, you have to think, and you have to act. And then learning. Now learning in the sense, अपनी कमियां पहले जान लो और मेथड देख लो कि कौन सा आपके लिए सही है, और फिर उसको सीखना शुरू कीजिए. सीखना मतलब बहुत से तरीके हैं. ओके, सीखने के लिए सिर्फ किताब खोलना ही ये एक तरीका नहीं है. ओके, यू कैन ऑल्सो लर्न थ्रू फील, यू कैन ऑल्सो लर्न थ्रू एक्सपीरियंस, by being with your friends. There are many ways to learn. If you want, you can learn through books. If you want, you can learn through experience. Here at the Mastery Academy, in our program, we are going to learn through practical implementation. Okay, practically हम यहाँ पे सीखेंगे. And then formation. Like I said, अभी कमियां पता चल गई, आपको रास्ता पता चल गया, आप पढ़ाई भी कर रहे हो, तो इसको मेहनत पे आपको लगना पड़ेगा. You have to be consistent. ओके, और कंसिस्टेंट का मतलब ये नहीं कि आप हर रोज आज मैं 1 घंटा पढ़ रहा हूँ, कल भी 1 ही घंटा पढ़ूंगा, फिर ऑन द नेक्स्ट यू आर गोइंग टू completely follow 1 hour. Okay, it is not like that. It basically depends on the quality. Okay, you have to touch up each and every day. Today you might be reading for 1 hour. Okay, आज मान लीजिए 1 घंटा आप पढ़ सकते हो, कल फिर से आप शायद 2 घंटे पढ़ पाओ, या फिर 10 minutes. ओके, बट डेली यू हैव टू स्टे इन टच, इंडिपेंडेंट ऑफ द टाइम. को जितना पढ़ना है उतना पढ़ लीजिए, लेकिन जो हम आपको कह रहे हैं दैट यू हैव टू फॉलो. Okay, within that 1 month, today or tomorrow, it is up to you, but you have to follow what we are saying. I'm talking about learning. If you want to do for the English speaking program on a time basis, you have to do it according to quality. Okay, quality के हिसाब से करना पड़ेगा. आज भी पढ़ो, कल भी, परसों भी. Okay, day after tomorrow, the fourth day, fifth day, you have to constantly stay in touch. हाँ, थोड़ा ऊपर नीचे हो जाता है because we are all human beings. Okay, we are not machines that daily we are going to follow the same track or same platform. You have to stay in touch. Formation. And then comes implementation. Implementation process is whatever we are going to teach you, we are completely finally at the last moment, we are going to give you some assignments, we are going to give you some procedures, okay, like sessions or maybe online work, that we are going to completely follow these methods to implement those. Okay, like paragraph writing, I said, like essay writing, we'll give you topics you have to write, or we may contact you like sessions, one-to-one sessions, or sessions with others. You're looking forward for that, or you can implement that in your own life. Start speaking in English, okay, independent of what everyone is going to say. If you want to speak in English, practically speak it. अपने घर पे बात कीजिए इंग्लिश में, अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ बात कीजिए थोड़ा अभी स्टार्टिंग, आपको इट मे फील ऑड, चेंज इज always going to feel odd, but you have to change if you want to learn. Okay, so that is, we are going to focus on you, we are going to encourage you to speak in English, either it is in class or in your home or within your per school. So now after this practice session, see, 1 month, if you complete a program of 40 days, at the end of 40 days you're not going to turn out to be a master. Okay, you are not going to turn out to be a master like a person who has been completely perfect in English. It is not like that, but I can assure you, if you join our program, whatever you were on the first day, you will turn out to be a professional by yourself on the 40th day, if you follow what we are trying to tell you or what we are trying to teach you. So on the 40th day, you will be a professional by yourself of your previous version. Okay, हमारे प्रोग्राम को ज्वाइन करने से पहले और ज्वाइन करके कंप्लीट करके वर्क करने के बाद, you will be a professional of your previous version. Okay, and then you have to keep on practicing, because English once again is a language that is going to take some time. Okay, you have to practically also, you have to लर्न, तो इसके लिए एक्सपीरियंस भी आपको, जरूरत एक्सपीरियंस की भी लगेगी यहाँ पे. Okay, so these are some of the features that we have in our program. Now let us come to the details of the program. कैसे प्रोग्राम है और यहाँ पे हम इसको करेंगे क्या. Say the English speaking program brought to you by Mastery Academy is going to be started, or is going to start from the 1st of December. Okay, upcoming of December, the next week we are going to start it. This is going to be a 40 days program. Okay, 40 days का यहाँ पे आपको training मिलेगी. In training we have different platforms. You have to get involved into those training programs. These platforms are going to teach you the ways of how you should learn English. Okay, speaking. Okay, English speaking. So this is going to be a 40 days program. Sessions will be conducted on an online basis. Okay, online में session, online classes जैसे चलते हैं on our own app. Yes guys, the Mastery Academy app that is available on Play Store. Download it from the Play Store. The links have been given. Contact us, join us at the Instagram channel and our own platform of Mastery Academy. And to know further more details of this, contact us. You can let us know if you have any drawbacks. You can let us know any more of the furthermore information that you are looking for. So you will be getting a 6 months time tag. It means you will be having the login, and you will be having the application to yourself for a period of 6 months. तो आपको जो भी क्लासेस होंगे, दे विल बी अवेलेबल टू यू ऑन अ रिकॉर्डेड बेसिस. रिकॉर्डेड फॉर्म में आपको हम क्लासेस देंगे यहाँ पे. तो उन क्लासेस को आप 6 महीनों के लिए, 6 months, you will be having that completely by yourself. You can look into any number of times as you want. We'll be providing you with the, definitely the PDF, the work format, the assignments, and all those different structures that the English educators at Mastery Academy have prepared to you. Okay, so the sessions are going to start in, the program is going to launch in from 1st of December. So join the Mastery Academy. Okay, so those friends of mine who are watching me on YouTube, who will be watching me furthermore later, thank you once again for joining us. If you have any questions guys, contact the Mastery Academy and know further about this particular program. Okay, I hope it was a wonderful journey of this particular short session of English speaking brought to you by Mastery Academy. So join the Mastery Academy, guys. You know why. See you soon, guys. And up till then, take care. Bye, guys.